My class is a capstone class. It is client-based and it is a service learning-based as well. So I just kind of want to show you where I started with Start Here, just to get the students acclimated to the course. Is once again just a welcome message, just introduction to the course and what it's about. Reading the course syllabus and going through it, encouraging them to print the course schedule, because I have a schedule of all the events that occurred during the calendar of the semester. A little introduction to myself, who I am and what I've done in the past, and that information. I still need to add a picture there. And then I'm going to be using a lot of Voicethreads here. So the Voicethreads set up in tutorials. And of course, I've incorporated that they do need to do the video about the 7 misconceptions about distance learning. And I always find in my distance learning classes that students always have misconceptions about distance learning, and it's just a reminder of what it's really about. I use a lot of VoiceThread, because if we go over to the phases over here, the course content, I've broke it down into phases, and then the phases have various weeks, and that's done because the book is in phases and in steps. So if we just look at phase 1, we have the folders with the steps, and there's steps 1, 2, and 3. So we do move pretty quickly through this course. Just as a reminder to them, what's happening and what are they supposed to be doing. And you'll see here a VoiceThread individual presentation. Instead of me lecturing on the book, and I'm not sure they're listening or paying attention, I've incorporated it so that part of this course is about presentations. They do have to give presentations. So they are actually presenting and educating their peers about the steps and the phases, and they have specific assignments through a VoiceThread, and then the students have to comment and bring to life their client interaction associated with the topic that we're discussing. So within this first week, first phase is they have to select a client, and that's what this form is about. It's actually a contract saying what the student will do, what the client will do, that the client's going to be available to them, that the student's going to do exemplary work for them, so forth and so on. So the real concept is VoiceThreads. The introduction of the students is going to be done through a VoiceThread that kind of gets them acclimated to before they give the VoiceThread discussions. They will also be presenting their plan. Okay, to back up a little bit, this course is about developing a strategic public relations campaign and all of its elements after they've done the analysis of the client to determine what the problem is, and they address it through a campaign. And that final campaign book is presented to the client. And so the client, that has to be done on a VoiceThread or face-to-face. So hopefully at the beginning we're starting out learning about VoiceThread, we're having discussions, we're doing presentations, and we're prepared to have that professional VoiceThread presentation at the very end. The course also involves journals, personal journals throughout. They are required to keep along with the personal journal, and I have questions that they have to answer for 4 different journals, but also they're keeping a timesheet and a log of the times that they're meeting with their client and what discussions they're having, and the client is actually initialing that they did have those meetings.
All right, Mary Beth, we have about 1 more minute left.
Okay, and just to kind of help them out throughout this, because it's a very large course and a lot of things that they have to do, once again being a capstone, they do have to have meetings with me online, so they are required to have 2 meetings just to force the students, because if they don't attend the online class, online professor hours, then they have to have conversations with me, and that's where I can hope to find any strays going in the wrong direction or reinforcement that they're going in the right direction, and answering questions for them.
All right, thank you. I'm now going to open up to the floor. And Paula, if you have any questions for Mary Beth, just any questions, comments, anything you'd like to point out?
Just that I kind of liked her setup. So you'll see mine is a little similar to Mary Beth. So I kind of borrowed. So I thought that was set up really nicely and easy to follow.
Thank you.
I'm curious, as a capstone class, I assume this is an upper division level class?
It's a 400 level course of public relations.
So all your students have had classes before in public relations?
Yes.
Is it required that they've had an online class before, or?
It's not required, but this is the last and final public relations course so that all of our PR classes are available online. So they should have at least had one or two prior to this.
I have a quick question. You are a very experienced online faculty member, online teaching faculty member. And I'm just curious, what has been different the way that you developed this course than before? Is there anything that has done differently?
Yes. I think that the biggest challenge with teaching online courses is the organization of your course and making it to follow in the lines of the steps and logically according to the student. And I think that's what Laura has helped me a lot with, is getting this organized. And when the student comes in, there shouldn't be any questions of where I need to go or where the information is or what I have to do. And that's the biggest challenge for me, is getting it organized in a way that the students can follow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? Great, good job, Mary Beth.
Thank you.